Hi, this is Sigfred Rodenberger once again, and I'm taking you on a small tour of the Babel Art Gallery in Tusk, owned by Paracelsus Pinion, just to show you some of my pieces here. I'm standing right in front of a piece called Self-Portrait with Runes, and just after I finished the series called Icons, I had to go up in size. So this is 2 meter, 2 meters in height. This picture, and it's a self-portrait made with my left hand because I was I'm right-handed, so I was trying to get that more raw and edgy feeling. So I tried to paint with my left hand, and with no preliminary sketches or anything like that. That's why the face is slightly off-center, and I've exaggerated some of my features, like wrinkles around the eyes, and then and I really like to. I'm a graphic artist basically, so I like to use the line. The line is for me essential. Right next to it is a portrait of a sniper. I've spent hours working on the black background behind the guy here, because it's a very deep black, and you can't see it here in SL, but in RL it's a really soft, velvety kind of feel to it, and he has all those rather organic decorations on his body to show that he's one with nature, he's one with the surroundings, one with buildings, and basically a sniper with a very large gun. And it has a rather phallic likeness, but yeah, that's all I can say about this one. Here I have a portrait of Jackson Pollock, and this is made with my right hand, and again the black line, and it's a very large painting, and I like the black line. You can really make it dance. You can really, and it's black ink, not black paint, but black ink, very thin, so it flows very easily from the brush, and it gives an almost physical satisfaction to make these soft curves, these hard lines, vertical lines, horizontal lines. Next to it is a portrait of a very diabolic art critic. He was an art critic at the New Yorker magazine, but I thought his face he was almost devil-like, but it was, and I have tried without any preliminary sketches to write right on the canvas. Here's a painting made over the graphic printer I made, graphic study I made called Extreme Makeover, and it's just my comment to cosmetic surgery. I think it speaks for itself. I really like her boobs. I wonder how she gets through a door, but okay. This is a picture of my grandma, and she meant a lot to me. She was a German Jew. She's not with us anymore, I'm sorry, I regret to say, but she had some really hilarious comments on life, and we adored her. This is a picture of my very good friend Jörn, or Jorn in English. He's learning to play the accordion. He loves to play the Argentinian tango, and he's rather good. I hope sometime we can play some Balkan music. I love Balkan music. This is 2 pieces from the 80s. On the left you have car show, and on the right it's a tired Parisian waitress. It's made on square board. It's cardboard with where you put on a mixture of chalk and you paint it over with some black ink, and then you scratch through the surface, and the white emerges. So sometimes it's like the picture emerges from the shadows, and you can really make some round stuff like their breasts, hips, and on the waitress you have the round stomach. Um, it's not pin-up girls, but I have really trouble with painting or drawing women beautiful. I don't know why, and it saddens me. I have done some, but yeah, I like the female form, but this is of course in the grotesque department. The icons I've shown you on the video from Crossworlds. This is my 4 pieces of the Kinky Boy suite. The Kinky Boy is a fictional superhero in lime green spandex, and he fights humanism, self-righteousness, and the European way of life. And he's an outlet for my non-PC comments on the world. And yeah, he's an alter ego. This is the Empress of Amazing Ass. I think she looks more like a Jewish princess, with but the ass is very, very good. I'm an ass man. This is Kinky Boy sticking a gun into the mouth of a dignified humanist. People are so good nowadays. I can't stand it. And this is a man who's totally lost. He doesn't know anything, and he's very safe. He has 2 ties and 2 shirts. I leave the interpretation to you. And this is another character I use. He's called Oracle A. He has an opinion on everything and everybody, and this is his opinion of retaliation regarding the 9/11 attack on the Twin Towers, and here he is bombing Taj Mahal. This is a portrait of a pencil portrait of Norman Mailer. I don't know if the likeness is that good, but I started with Norman Mailer's left ear, and that's the ear. No, his right ear, that's the ear to the left, and I slowly worked through the eyes, the cheeks, and the nose, because I wanted. Normally, if I start a portrait, I'll proportion it right, and I have the perspective right. This way, it's all distorted. It's not quite right. His arms are too small, his hands are too small, and his head is very, very big with almost Medusa-like hair. But it was the goal and the aim was to make a piece that was slightly off focus, slightly twisted. This is my portrait of Salvador Dali in ink and watercolor, called The Antenna. He meant a lot to me through my adolescence, and when I started as an artist in my teens. He had a sad life, really. Lots of demons. I think his early work was his best, and some of the late work are pure rubbish, but he was a force, I think. And over here I have 2 small pieces. This is my portrait of Oprah. She's almost white. I really hate her. I think her show stands for everything stupid, and I've sawed off her top hat and put a big turd there with some beetles, and it's an homage to Georg Gross, the famous German who made pictures of soldiers in the Weimar Republic with big turds on on their faces. Next to it is my my opinion of Danish architecture. Danish design has really infested the world, and some of the Danish furniture from the 60s and 50s, I think they're really boring. And Danish architecture buildings, they all built over the cube. The cube is everything. No round things. Cubes. And that's me, uncombed and everything. So that was a brief introduction to my show here at Babel Art Gallery, owned by Paracelsus Pinion. You should be most welcome. Bye bye, hope to see you soon, and please IM me or send me an email. I love to chat. Okay, bye bye, have a really great day. Hi.